XP farm. It's cheap, really easy to build, and it's gonna get you a lot of XP. And here is everything that you need for this XP farm. As you can see, it's practically nothing. By the way, this is a splash potion of infestation. I'm gonna show you how to brew it later. And this right here is a really important detail. You cannot use any building block that you want. There are some prohibited blocks that you cannot use. These blocks right here, and for a good reason. We're gonna be working with a lot of silverfish, and they can infest these blocks, and they can turn into more silverfish and basically break the farm. So use any other block except for these ones. So let's stop talking and let's get to building. And the first step, and probably the most important one, it's the location. You may have noticed I have some armadillos in my material list, and yes, we're gonna be using them. You can build the farm literally anywhere, but I would recommend going for a spot that is next to a savanna or mesa biome. Because as you can see, we got some little armadillos. Look at this little armadillo. Now we can start, and we need to find either north or south. So we're going to be placing our sunflower down. It's always going to be facing east. So if this is east, to the left is going to be north, and to the right is going to be south. You can pick either side and just place a block there to mark it. Now following that side, I want you to move a couple of blocks, and I want you to dig 3 blocks down. So 1, 2, 3. Place 1 sand block in the bottom, and now this is really important. I want you to break these 4 blocks next to the sand block or on top of it. The reason we do this is pretty simple. Now we can place a cactus on top and 1 composter on top of the cactus. Don't worry, it's not going to break. This next step is kind of confusing, so pay attention. I want you to stay in the same line where you have the composter, this block that you placed earlier, and the sunflower. And I want you to break on either side, so this one or this one, 2 blocks down. So 1 and then 2. So you could either do it on this side or this one. And now it's time for a really important part of the farm, the zombie. Yes, you need to transport a zombie to the farm and exactly to this hole that you just dug out. But we also want him to never despawn, and this is where it gets interesting. You're obviously going to be finding your zombie at nighttime, so as you can see, I just switched it, and we have a zombie right here. What we normally do is give them a name tag and they never despawn, but we have a trick that doesn't require one. You just go to his zombie, so this one for example, and throw any item at him. If he picks it up, he will never despawn, but as you can see, he did it. In my case, I'm just going to be spawning another one, but you just find another one in the wild, and as you can see, he picked up the dirt block. And now this zombie is never going to despawn. Now all you need to do is lure him to the farm. What I like doing is next to the hole, place a couple of walls on one side and on the other, just like this. Make sure they're 2 blocks tall. And what you need to do is lure him from one side, jump to the other side, and close it up so he goes in the hole. You can even place in a trapdoor and open it to make it easier. Okay, I'm in survival now. Let's go, let's go. So yeah, as you can see, he's just following me. Hopefully I don't run into the other zombies that I spawned earlier, but yeah, okay, this is kind of far away. He's following, and we're back in again. He just hit me, but whatever, and close it, and he's inside. But now once he's in, before it gets to daytime, just place a block on top of him. So first of all, get rid of this trapdoor right here and cover him up. And now just get rid of all of these extra blocks. Now go to the other side of the composter. So this one has the zombie, this one doesn't. I want you to go to this side and place 4 blocks, 2 on this side and 2 on this side. And now it's time for the second important part of the farm, or probably the most important one, the armadillos. They're obviously much easier to transport because they're not going to be attacking you all the time. And if you build your farm next to a savanna like I told you, it's going to be easier. First of all, you need to transport them next to the farm. You can do it using rails or minecarts, or if there is something interesting, these armadillos are attracted to spider eyes for whatever reason, but as you can see, he's following me. And once they're close, it's really simple. You can connect some rails all the way to the farm, right next to the composter. Bring the rails all the way to the armadillos. Where are you going? Go in the minecart, dude. As you can see, he's inside, and now just push him all the way to the farm. And once he's on top of the composter, just break the minecart, and he should land on top of it completely. You're gonna notice that he's taken a lot of damage, but don't worry, they will literally never die. When they're next to a zombie, they're gonna get scared and they're gonna enter like their protected form or something, and they can take a lot of damage, almost infinite. And now all that's left to do is repeat the same steps for the number of armadillos you want in the farm. I've tested it a lot, and I found out that the best amount of armadillos is 5. It's gonna get you a lot of XP, and at the same time, it's not gonna be too laggy. So just repeat the same steps 4 more times. And as you can see, I have 5 armadillos inside of the composter. Now let's keep going. Skip 1 block from the composter, so 1, And on the next one, place one fence. Any type, it doesn't matter. Now place one water on top of the composter, just like this. And place one temporary block on top of one of these 5 blocks. And place 2 blocks on top of the water. And you can get rid of this block. So now we have a roof on top of the farm. And now it's gonna get interesting, because we're gonna talk about killing the silverfish. And there are 2 ways of doing it. The first one is really simple. You just stop right here. You can use the farm however you want, but you need to kill them with your sword. It's horrible. It's gonna take forever, and it's gonna destroy your sword. The second option is obviously much better, and it's a trident killer. It's completely automatic. You don't have to do any of the killing, and it's really simple. You just need a trident. I know a lot of you hate it, because apparently tridents are really hard to get. They're not. Go to a river, just kill a bunch of drowns, get some nautilus shells, and give them to the drowns holding a trident, and they're most likely gonna give it to you. But if you still struggle with finding tridents, I recommend you build the Trident Farm. A link is going to be in the description below. And once you have the trident, let's build the trident killer. Start by placing one trapdoor on top of the fence. On top of these 2 blocks, place 2 redstone dust, 2 more, 1 here and then 1 here. Place 1 redstone comparator in this corner and click a 1 so the torch should light up. Place 1 lever next to the comparator, and that's it. And now for the tridents, it's really simple. Just look away from the trapdoor, aim, and then shoot it back at the trapdoor. So 1, and then 2, and then 3. I like to have 3 tridents. It's enough. And ladies and gentlemen, yeah, this is not a joke. The farm is complete already. I'm gonna show you how to use it, but first we need some potions of infestation. And all you need is a brewing stand and some ingredients. 3 glass bottles or less, 1 blaze powder, 1 nether wart, 1 stone, and 1 gunpowder. Fill up your glass bottles with any source of water. And now using the brewing stand, you're gonna first start by placing the blaze powder right here, which acts as fuel. Place your water bottles at the bottom and 1 nether wart here on top. And it's gonna turn them into awkward potions, which is, I mean, kind of weird. Like, what's an awkward potion? Like, what? But once that's done, place in 1 stone block here on top, which, as you can see, will turn them into potions of infestation. Now, all we need is to be able to throw them, so you're gonna be adding 1 gunpowder on top, and this is the third and final ingredient. And it's that simple. We got some splash potions of infestation. And now back to the farm. As you can see, I'm in survival and I got 0 XP, and now we can use it. Start by going to the side of the farm next to this block right here. Dig 2 blocks down. This is 1, this is 2. And dig 1 block into the farm. You should be able to see the composter. Now break 1 block right here so we can get out. But it's simple. Just throw 1 splash potion of infestation into the composter and press this lever right here to turn on the trident killer. And just like that, our XP farm is working, and as you can see, I'm getting an insane amount of XP. Like, look, we're already at level 20. A lot of silverfish are gonna be spawning. They're gonna immediately touch the trident killer, and you're gonna be getting some crazy XP. And the best thing about it is that it's gonna last for 3 entire minutes. So let's just wait and see how much XP we can get. The 3 minutes are over. Let me just turn off the Trident Killer, and as you can see, I got 64 levels of XP. 1 potion, 3 minutes, 64 levels. It's just insane, and the best thing about it is I can go just right here, throw another splash push of infestation, turn on the Trident Killer, and that's it. You're gonna get some more XP. This is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please, go build this farm right now. It's just too good. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It was me, Modstop. Bye-bye.